Attic Music Review. It's a joy to be with you. It's an absolute pleasure to be able to come to you each Saturday night and bring you just all the wonderful music that's out there. It's every week. I'm going to get in trouble by my producer for that. Anyway, it's wonderful to be able to bring you music from all over the place. And tonight we're going to be talking about a brand new CD being released by one of our favorite guests. He's been here before and he's back again with his brand new CD called Mystic River. So that might be right up some of you guys' alley. Let me introduce to you, for your pleasure in your home, Mr. Jim Blair.
Thank you so much. Happy Saturday night, everybody. Play a few songs and I hope you enjoy. I'm a mess, I confess. Kinda lost under the rest. I need a light on me tonight. And with your help, hey, I'm gonna make it right. I'm just banging my head on a rock every day, trying my best just to make my way. A little proud, ain't got much to say. I'm just banging my head on a rock every day. I stop the chipping, I feel it slipping. The hammer's falling and I'm losing my grip. It slows down the words and the prose. Damn my head deep, no one knows. I'm just banging my head on a rock every day, trying my best just to make my way. Banging goes on, it'll never be done from the moment we rise until the evening. Take my hand, you make it easier to be a man on a mission. Come along with me. I'm a little proud, ain't got much to say. I'm just banging my head on a rock every day. So we run and we run straight for the sun. And by the look in your eye, I can tell I'm not the only one. I'm a mess, I confess. I'm kinda lost under the rest. I need a light on me tonight. And with your help, I'm gonna make it right. I'm just banging my head on a rock every day. I'm trying my best just to make my way. The bang goes on, it'll never be done. The moment we rise until the evening. Take my hand, you make it easy today. Well, I'm a little proud, ain't got much to say. I'm just banging my head on a rock every day. Yeah, I'm a little proud, ain't got much to say. I'm just banging my head on a rock every day. Yeah, all right. For all us people that are out there slaving and working away, banging our heads on computers, desktops, or actual rocks, as some of us do in my other life. This is a couple more songs from the new CD, Mystic River. This one's called Fire Up My Soul. Fires up my soul. Ordinary things seem difficult to do. I know my sanity. I need to maintain a hold. But then she calls my name. Well, she's got that look. Yeah, like the words of a song. Well, she's got that hook, and like a moth onto her flame, I have no control. She fires up my soul. She fires up my soul. She feeds the flame, and it never gets old. It's just the little things, just the little things, just the little things she does. Fires up my soul. Yeah, like a moth onto her flame, I have no control. She fires up my soul. From the day we met, on the path we've tread, lies little bumps I don't never dread. So it come to no surprise when I look into her eyes, that I'm lost and then I'm found all at once, but I don't mind. From the day we met, and on the path we've tread, lies little bumps I don't ever dread. So it come to no surprise when I look into her eyes, that I'm lost and then I'm found all at once, but I don't mind. She piles up my soul. She piles up my soul. Yeah, just the little things, just the little things, the little things she does. Fires up my soul. Getting fired up. It's Saturday night. We're supposed to get fired up, right? All right. We'll keep moving along. Hold on. Out of bed and start the coffee up to clear my head and roll up the window shades. The sunlight blinds my eyes, and when I open them, oh, I'm not surprised to see it there again. Good morning, blue. How'd you like a cup of coffee too? You were once a stranger to me, and now we're part. Yeah, we'll never be. Good morning, blue. Roll on out today, and as if I really had to say, you tag along like you always do. My smile hides my despair, now people seem to be unaware. I guess no one else can see you. Good morning, blue. ever get so you and now it's just us two. Oh, you and coffee and I'll fix you a plate. You wake me up if I sleep too late. Without you, what would I do? Good morning blue. How you like that coffee? Warm sugar or two? Come on in, set a spell, get in my head like you always do. Good morning blue, I said. Good morning blues.
There we go. Okay, so that was just kind of a fun song, a little bit fun to play. I hope everybody liked it. And another one, it's about traveling down the coast to a place that we really enjoy going, the Outer Banks. And if you haven't been there, you gotta go. And so we've been down there three times actually, and so this came out of it.
To the sands of Corolla, someday we will return. Chase the horses and chase our dreams, and the sun, I'll feel it burn. Will you come with me back to the sands of Corolla? Yeah, we don't live so far away, we can't just drive. But for now, we just go there in our minds. Yeah, we'd much rather be running through the waves. I know you will, it's in your eyes, and I can see it in your face. On the sands, our love it still runs hot. Whether we're in Corolla or whether we're alone, but we'd much rather be running through the waves. Yeah, I know you will, it's in your eyes, and I can see it in your face. On the sands of Corolla, where those run wild and free, pledged our love to each other, and you ran wild with me. To the sands of Corolla, someday we will return. Chase the horses, chase our dreams, and the sun, I'll feel it burn. Will you come with me back to the sands of Corolla? Well, we'll jump in the car, we'll drive through the night, reach the coast before first light. Then we'll find ourselves, and then we'll find ourselves on the sands of Corolla, where the horses run wild and free. We pledge our love to each other, and you can run wild with me. To the sands of Corolla, someday we will return. Chase the horses and chase our dreams, and the sun, I'll feel it burn. Will you come with me back to the sands of Corolla?
Yeah. Real place. The horses kind of like walk the dunes. So if you're sitting there on the beach, you know, you see, on that day we were watching dolphins jumping in the waves, and then there's these wild sea eagles and stuff, and then the horse, you turn around, there's the horses right there behind you on the dunes. It was pretty cool. Very nice. So this song hasn't made it to a CD yet. We're going to work on it because I've got 3 releases out now. There was an EP way back in 2011, Exactly Where I'm Supposed to Be, and Because I Am. And then Grace came out 2013, I want to say, and then and now Mystic River. So we've been working on it, and there's a few that just haven't made the cut yet, but this one has always been sort of a favorite of mine. This is called Winter's Blues.
I feel the sun change its tune. It's the end of my winter's blue. You know it's done when you see the changes come. Oh, it's the end of my winter's blue. Well, sing on high, baby. Here comes June, and it's the end of my winter's blue. Well, you know it's over when we're standing in clover. Oh, it's the end of my winter's blue. It's the end of my winter's blue. I'm walking hand in hand with my favorite girl. Want that which takes me around the world. It's the beginning of the end. The beginning of the end. The beginning of the end. Oh my winter blue is the end of my winter's blue.
There you go. Because we're over with winter, right? It's not going to snow this week. I checked the forecast. I'm a little paranoid, you know. Those late spring, that one in March really kicked our butt. That was not cool. So this is another little kind of a fun song. Again, about a real place. The story I can't comment on because it's still under litigation, but we'll just listen to the story and you'll know.
Flying to the islands cause I need to get away. I'm flying to the islands, hey, I'm leaving today. My brother's got a place that says that I could stay. So I'm flying to the islands cause I need to get away. My brother's got a shanty that sits up on the hill. My brother's got a shanty that sits up on the hill. Well, I mosey on down, gonna drink, I'll fill. Domino club, I like to be there still. If my brother's got a shanty that sits up on the hill. Well, now she's so sweet, standing on 4 feet. And when she smiles, you know that I feel so complete. So I was buying her beers while I was drinking wine. buying up beers while I've been sipping wine. But we drank up all my money, no flat time. How could I have fallen for that swine? I was buying up beers while I was drinking wine. Well, now she's so sweet, standing on 4 feet, and when she smiles, you know that I feel so complete. So the domino boys said that I gotta hit the road. The domino boys told me, hey fella, hit the road. But she's a fine, fat, and very funky load, and I've always had problems with letting go. The domino boys said that I should hit the road. Sitting at the airport waiting for my plane to come. Sitting at the airport and I'm waiting for my plane to come. Well, I can't believe what I gone and done. I took that peg and now we're on the run. I'm sitting at the airport waiting for my plane to come. Mama wanna whoo, yeah, you mama want. Mama wanna, ooh, yeah, you say.
Yeah. So it's in St. Croix. There's a real place called the Domino Club, and there's a pig in the back. And actually, I think the pig might be up in the front in a big pen, and you can buy the pig a beer. And the pig, and it's a real live, big old fat pig. You can Google this thing. And the pig will open the beer and drink the beer. And it got to be so bad, they had to make it start drinking Old Duels. So the pig doesn't get drunk no more. But it's a lot of fun. And again, that's all I can say. Can't say if it's a true story or not. Anyways, okay, so go back to the new one, Mystic River. And why don't I just play Mystic River for you? And this is, I don't know. Tell me what you think of the song. I'll play it for you.
And so I rise from a restless sleep. I toil on. Some days I fight. I wonder how many days to go, how many hours until night. Yeah, and then I try to drink away my troubles, and I try to save my heart from the break, and I way down to the Mystic River to wash away all my sin. The current's strong and the water's deep. Lord help me to get back up on the bank. working man don't always know what he's working on, and what he's working for is just straight out the first of light till the darkest night, and then home, yeah, and then I try to drink away my troubles, and I try to save my arm from the break, and I wade down to the Mystic River to wash away oh my sin. The current's strong, the water's deep. Lord help me to get back on the bank. Now, what's it gonna take to make my world change? What's it gonna take to bring you back? Hey, I'm treading waters, waiting on you, Lord. I'm treading water, waiting on you, Lord. And I wade into the Mystic River to wash away oh my sin. The current's strong and the water's deep. Lord help me to get back upon the bank. Lord, won't you help me to get back upon the bank? Lord, won't you help me to get back upon the bank?
Thanks.
Nice.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, so we caught the album cover is the sunset, obviously facing west in Mystic, and we got down there just before the big snowstorm. So it was like, oh, this is it. This is our last chance. Until like April probably, which was the case. But that's it. So this is another song from Mystic River. And some of the songs are a little eclectic. This is more of a countryish kind of song. I read some article in the paper about this girl that was traveling and playing music, and so this is a little song I wrote about her. Don't know her.
She was born in East Texas. Yeah, I met her in Atlanta. Now she calls Nashville her home. She came in singing and playing guitar when I was working behind the bar. My heart ain't been the same since she's left town. Ooh, she left memories and melodies and a couple old CDs. I put one in and I sing along. And when she plays guitar, I fall in love again. Each time I fall just as hard. Knew I had to let her go. She was gonna be a star. I fall in love when she plays guitar. I fall in love when she plays guitar. Well, I'm still in Atlanta. Yeah, I'm still behind that bar. Been a couple of years since she's been gone. So it can't be me that she's singing about in some new song she just put out. Some other fool must have done her wrong. Oh, she left memories of melodies and a couple old CDs. I put one in and I sing along. And when she plays guitar, I fall in love again. Each time I fall just as hard. Well, I knew I had to let her go. She was gonna be a star. I fall in love when she plays guitar. I fall in love when she plays guitar. in Atlanta. Now she calls Nashville her home. She came in singing and playing guitar when I was working behind the bar. My heart ain't been the same since she's left town. And when she plays guitar, I fall in love again. And each time I fall just as hard. Well, I knew I had to let her go. She was gonna be a star. Fall in love when she plays guitar. I fall in love when she plays guitar. I fall in love when she plays guitar.
There you go. And I do. Okay.
Why don't you just do that one more and then come talk to me?
Do one more song, okay. So, yeah, this is kind of like the upbeat song on the album. I like closing with this song. It's called Crushed.
I can't eat, I can't sleep, I can't seem to think. No matter how much that I drink, I can't get you off of my mind. You live in my dreams, I toss and turn. I'm a fire, watch me burn slow and complete. I'm crushed this time. You don't even know that my love is here. Hold the beating of my heart when you're near. There's a pounding in my chest that I might explode. None of this you say to know. So I can't eat, I can't sleep. I walk the streets, chasing ghosts that seem to be living mostly in my mind. Feeling sorry for myself, that's a habit I got, and I tend to do that quite a lot. But I think I might be crushed this time. Well, you don't even know that my love is real, and I can't put the words just how I feel. There's a pounding in my chest and it might explode. None of this you say to know. So I get here, walking the street, and I can't drink you on my mind. Love is here for the beating of my heart and in my chest, then it might explode. None of this you say to love, so I get here, and I'm walking the street, I'm chasing ghosts, living in my mind, and I'm feeling sorry for myself, but I think I might be crushed this time.
Something like that.
So while Jim is coming over, let me tell you about a few of the great things that are going on in our neighborhood. There's a show almost every Thursday and Friday night down at Daddy Jack's. That's right on Bank Street, and I was there the other night, and I had such a good time. Also, The Hygienic has a new art show in it. Get down and check out the local artists. It's just what we need to do to support local businesses and local art and local artisans. It's really a good thing to support your local community. Hi, Jim.
Hey.
It's so good to have you back on the show.
It's great to be back.
You've been busy.
I've been trying, we've been working it. We were working it for a while. A lot of songs have been written for a long time. Mystic River, though, that's a newer song. It's only about a year or two old now. And,
It's nice.
And so, I started working on recording. I started with a couple things. One was The Circle, which I think I played for you before, and maybe I'll play that song at the end here when we sign off. But recorded The Circle, recorded Sands of Corolla, and then the guy that I'm working with, Rob Rainwater, who is just an awesome musician and producer for me. He, we sat down and made a list of songs and just started working. So it took about a year, almost a year and a half from really pushing to get it.
It doesn't seem like that long since Grace came out. Grace is still so new to me.
Yeah, 13 or 14. I think Grace came out in 14, and I should know that. Please forgive me, but you lose track. You lose track.
You do.
Yeah.
You do. So this is technically, your third CD.
Well, yeah, it's the second full CD.
Yep.
And then the first one, Exactly Where I'm Supposed to Be, was recorded with Mike Bloomer and Tom Nielsen and my drummer Derek Sullivan up in a barn, Mike's barn up in Scotland. So anybody who knows Mike Bloomer, great guitar player, and he's got this
just a great kind of guy.
He's got a studio cave thing, and that song, Exactly Where I'm Supposed to Be, that's like hits it on Spotify. We're really good on Spotify. It's the coolest thing.
Nice.
Yeah, it is.
That's awesome. So I met you when you were involved with the Bureau Music School.
Yeah, Matt helped us out. We do this charity show. I'm a Lion, a Columbia Lion, and so my group, the kids that I'm the advisor for, is the Columbia Leos, which are part of the Lions.
Okay.
And we do a variety show, and I think our first show, Matt was so generous and showed up and did the sound system for us.
Nice.
And so
He's a great guy.
Yeah, I worked with him a few times, and through him I met you, I met Frankie Justin, and some other really great people along the way. And Frankie Justin is going to be at our show.
So when is that show?
April 29th at 7, and it's at the Town Hall in the center of Columbia, Connecticut, beautiful Columbia. Yeoman's Hall, they call it. It's on Route 87.
Nice.
Yeah.
So people that are seeing this show the first night when it's on Atlantic Broadband can actually make it to your show up in Columbia. That will be a great thing. What kind of charity is that? What do you guys support when you do that show?
That is a great question. Thank you for asking that. It's Camp Rising Sun, because the Lions, District 23C, which is part of New London and Mystic Lions. Shout out to my brother and sister Lions in those towns. So all of us, one of our missions has been, and since then, they've moved it up to Colebrook, Connecticut. They take over Camp Jewel for a week. And so it's a camp. What they do is they have a normal camp experience for kids with cancer that don't get to do normal things.
Nice.
So it's a really huge deal because you can just imagine. And the other part of our charity is, and I love your dog, our other part of our charity is Relay for Life because our original founding member of the Leos, Art Austin, lost his wife Nancy in the middle of planning our very first show.
Oh, wow.
So ever since then, we've really taken up that cause. I tell people it's a war, and I know people that are losing, but we have to keep fighting. And Art and Nancy were very strong about the research and stuff, and so we help with research with the Relay for Life, and then we help holistically with having kids be able to participate and have a normal kind of situation. So it's a big thing, and our kids really get behind it. So, and anybody who wants to find out more about it, you can message me on Facebook. Jim Blair Band is on Facebook, so you can see the music, which is a nice thing. But you can also message me about all that other stuff too.
Nice. So you're kind of a charitable kind of guy. Let's talk about your music, though. How long have you been playing music?
I think professionally for about 35 years now.
Okay, since you're not old enough to have been doing anything for 35 years.
Right, that's right. I started when I was really little. Anyways, you're very kind, thank you.
When did you write your first song, Jim?
I think there was a really bad one written back, in the 80s. And, you have to, when you write, and anybody who's an aspiring writer, and I still am an aspiring writer, it's a process, you keep doing it. And anybody who wants to do it, just start, and I'll tell you, a lot of that comes out, it just doesn't make any sense, so you just do next. You got to get it out of your brain. Mm-hmm. So I started back then, and then we had an all-original band in the mid-'80s. We were a hair band. I had more hair. Not as much as yours, but I had hair. And we were an all-original band, Society's Children.
Nice.
Yeah, we played, all around Connecticut. We played New York and stuff, and so that kind of got me going. And then I left the band in the early '90s and did my own thing. It's not the same kind of music, but it's what I hear and want to play. So that's what I'm doing now.
So when you're writing a song, do you have to sit down and write out the words or the melody? What comes to you first, the words or the melody?
That's another good question, because it's always a little different, and a lot of times I listen to music and stuff gets printed on your brain, so you hear a catchy little progression and you start playing, and there's words in a notebook sometimes, and then sometimes when you're playing it, just something I had this little hook in my head, and I've been working on a couple things, last few months. I haven't got anything concrete yet to play for you, but it's kind of both. Sometimes you write a full page of words and you know what you're trying to say. There's a story, and then all of a sudden you just find this progression. You go, oh, that fits.
There you go.
So there's all different ways to do it, but that's a more common one.
Now, do you consider yourself a folk musician, an Americana musician, or a singer-songwriter musician?
All of the above.
All of the above.
Well, that's kind of funny, because the genre thing, I have had a crisis of identity, a little bit here and there over the years. And when I was playing with Bloomer and those guys, Mike says, "Oh, you're rock." And then I was trying to write country songs, but I heard a country song and I always said, "Oh, I can write a country song," but no, it comes out more like Jim Blair, which is more like maybe, American rock and roll, I think is the way I think of it. Those kind of power chords, and sort of more often than not, I've got a little driving beat to it. And then I like the blues too. So all those things I think are tied up in Americana, singer-songwriter, rock. And then, like I said, then every once in a while I hit it and I do find a country sort of twang, like when she plays guitar or something along those lines.
Yeah, you do. So I kind of know the story, because I know a little bit more about you than what my audience does, but banging my head on a rock has a lot deeper of a meaning than just going out and hitting the daily workload. Tell us a little bit more about that song and you.
Well, I'm a landscape contractor, stonemason.
There you go.
That's the day job. And so literally we are banging our heads on a rock every day. We are just slave to the grind. And what happened was, I think I did something really dumb, and a shovel or something hit me in the head. And so I had to quit work, and I went home early, and that came out. It said, I just started writing it. It was one of those things where you write it down first, and like, oh yeah, there's something here. And it's just straight on power chords. And so it's a little tongue in cheek, but at the same time, it is about working. And most of the songs, I think, on this CD and a lot of the other stuff that I've written over the years is really just, the blue collar life. I'm really happy, and there's so many things to be glad about, but at the same time, we all do struggle a bit, getting through that day-to-day stuff. And that's, a lot of this is, casting a shadow from real life a little bit, maybe, in some.
Right. So can we get a shot of this? This is Jim's new CD. It's called Mystic River. Yep, we got it right there. That's a good shot. Look at that. Do I have the best cameraman in the whole wide world?
You absolutely have the best cameraman.
I have the best team. I'm just going to brag about my team. They are the best. Oh my goodness. So this is Mystic River by Jim Blair, and you can get it on all the music things.
I got it on iTunes. It's available on Amazon.
Through Priority Mail, and I stuck it right in the CD player, and I've been jamming ever since.
We put it on the back of a horse and sent it straight to you.
Yep, the Pony Express got it right there. Good. So we talked about, what did we talk about? We talked about Banging My Head, and we talked about the album itself. We want people to know about it. I want to know a little bit about a song, because it's become my favorite song on the album, which isn't Mystic River, although Mystic River is one of the favorites, because I heard it before I heard any of the rest, but The Circle. Oh, yeah. Tell me a little bit about that song, The Circle.
That's that again is kind of born from real life. A friend of mine, his daughter was getting married, and that goes back to 2011. And so he mentioned one night we were working together. He hires me, he's a contractor, I'm a contractor, so we're working on a job. And he says, yeah, Laura's trying to find a song. You know, can't find it. We need a father-daughter song. So that kind of stuck in my head.
Yep.
You know, so I went home and I was waiting. I had to go pick up my daughter, who's here. Hi, Allie. And I had to go pick up Allie at work. So I'm sitting there at the kitchen counter. The wife's cooking. I got a beer going. Well, I got to go get Allie. So I run down and the words just started coming in my head and I, you know, texting while driving. I'm writing a song while driving. You know, I'm trying not to, being real careful. Get to where she is, and I write a bunch of stuff down. We run back home, and I just played it. And every time I played it, I cried, and had to play it about 20 times and not get all teared up. Then I went and played it for Clark and his daughter Laura, and everybody was crying. And then, so it's really just, you know, about having a daughter and the beauty of when she moves on and starts her family is really what it is.
It's a beautiful song. It makes me get all kind of emotional too when I hear it. So maybe that's why, maybe that's why. So you have the gig coming up on the 29th. Do you have any other gigs coming up that you want to talk about?
Silk City up in Manchester on June 2nd was
Okay.
booked. And then I think there's another one tentatively in Hartford. And I'm trying to book some stuff around here. And I've got my feelers out. I don't have anything concrete, but I would love to come back and play in, you know, New London or somewhere in the Mystic, Stonington area.
I'm going to drop your CD off at Daddy Jack's.
Awesome. I'd love to play.
And then
Daddy
you have
Jack's.
to do the follow-up phone call.
Okay, can do.
Yeah, I'll go in and say, check this guy out. And yeah, usually it works out pretty good. So let's talk about what a legacy is and what do you consider a legacy and what do you think your legacy is going to be to the world, and will it include music?
Well, that's a little deeper question. I thought I was going to have to answer tonight, but
For you.
well, you know, I try to be in the moment, so it's tough. But if you do reflect, I think everybody does. You know, like if the ride stopped today, you know, what is everybody going to say? And I just, you know, and again, it's kind of wrapped up. I happen to be able to write songs, and if people enjoy it, that's great. But it is kind of just that thing, you know, where it's just, you know, talking about me and life and stuff. And if that sticks after I'm gone, that's great. But I don't know if I have any illusions about that. You just do the best you can. And I think, again, that's a message in a lot of the songs. Just do the best you can today with what you got. If you live true to yourself and treating other people to the best that you know, always just doing your best, and then that's the way people will remember you. And that's all anybody can really hope for.
I agree with you 100%.
And I don't want to think about legacy yet. I'm still on the ride.
I fully agree, and it's a great ride that you're on. This new album is just fabulous. I love it. I don't think it has a bad cut on it.
Wow.
And I mean, I've been listening to it nonstop. I haven't shut it off.
Sure.
And today is my favorite music day on WCNI.
Yes.
So I didn't listen to WCNI today. So don't listen to me. I listened to this instead because it's been in there, and I'm enjoying it that much that I didn't shut it off to listen to CNI. So
That means a lot to me. Thank you.
that's something.
It
That
is.
that should tell you all something that you need to get this CD. So if you would be glad enough to take us out with a song, I'm sorry that our time has come to such a quick ending, but take us out with a song and come back again when you have that next album that you've already talked about ready.
I would love to. Yes.
I'd like that too.
Yes.
So while Jim's getting back up there to take us out with another lovely song, let's talk about your community. Do you have a community? Do you know your neighbors? If you know your neighbors, stop in and say hi. We're coming up on summertime. I know it's just getting to be spring, and we haven't had that last final snowstorm of the spring yet. That's coming next week, by the way. I just wanted to make everybody happy. Okay, so Until until next week, everybody, stay close to your neighbors, stay close to your community, keep your money in your community, and have a great, great week. Bye-bye.
She's always been center of my world, the light of mine. She's daddy's little girl. I won't say she took first steps and she stumbled. Now I stand here today, I find it hard to be humble. She's gonna take someone else's name, but no matter how far she goes, I still love her the same. And together we will walk, and on this path we'll find an ending, and our circle becomes defined. And on this path that I lead up to a true love she will meet, our ending is their beginning, and the circle is complete. In soccer games I coached at, father-daughter dances we'd meet, and stood there gently swaying as the music kept the beat. Our circle began with her mama and me, and now she's gonna start her own family.